Hello everyone and welcome back. This is TXStar back with another episode of Minecraft Infinity Evolved on Expert Mode. So welcome back guys. As you can see, I've kind of made a little bit of a cave in here. Got some stuff been going. Try to get a lot done since last stream because Expert Mode is very difficult and hard to get stuff done in. Takes quite a bit of work. Start out there, as you can see, I got some of my berry bushes planted. Just give me some basic foods. Over there, where you can see a spawner, I kind of made a little spawner, try to get some basic, materials. We'll go over there after the sun comes up of, to get some more resources that I need for mobs. Got a Tinker's Construct. I went and visited a village, stole all the pieces from them, built me a 3x3 crafting so I can smelt up to 18 bricks at a time. Coke oven here. The blast furnace is why I needed that bomb spawner. I needed to get either ender pearls or gunpowder from the creepers. So yeah, I ended up having to kill a lot in the world too, just running around just openly fight them. Made some tinker tools here. I just got finished making my hammer just before I started. Logged in, I want to get my hammer built. Just got me a basic hammer to help me go mine faster. While I was out of the village, I got me a steam engine here. I built the survivalist generator before I did that. Yeah, steam engine does a lot more on power. And right now I've got what power is being produced to craft some of these basic blocks that are needed. It takes lots of power. This guy does work, it's just slow. It only produces 5 RF a tick, so that takes forever. Hobby steam engine does a little bit better when you keep it powered up, which right now I'm starting to run low. Coal coke. Keep trying to use coal coke because it burns a lot hotter and lasts a lot longer. Drum in there just hold the extra creosote oil right now because I don't have a lot of use for it. In a way to make steel. So one thing is this immersive engineering, the wiring. I normally don't like it because it has power loss a little bit, but it is one way to convert from RF energy being produced by the steam engine and the generator here. We'll convert it over to I2 power. I forgot what the power grid is, but it converts over without a bunch. So I just built it just because it's simple, easy, and works on anything right now. Did the sun come up? Did the sun come up? It's raining, but the sun is trying to come up. So we'll go run out here real quick. Like I said, got all the berry bushes. Ended up finding all 4 of them, and it took a while. As you can see, the mulberry hasn't fully grown to 3-3 yet. But the blackberry bush looked like the last one's on the process, and raspberries on the last one. So got spawn here, got some expansion here from basic seeds. It's raining, it's raining. This is where I'm crossing over. Spiders. There's my door. Kind of came over here and found this partial little cave here. So I modified it a little bit. Made 3 platforms here where stuff can spawn. Turn on the lighting effect. We can see they're all red X's. Should be 3 high, so an enderman can spawn in here. I've only got 1 enderman, about 4 or 5 different stuff. I'm actually surprised there's nothing in here right now. It's not that great, to be honest. It's been very weak. Like I said, I ended up open terrain fighting a lot and going back in, found there's another small cave back in there just to fight stuff. I don't think I have much over here, do I? Nope, not much here. So, climb back up here. That way the mobs will leave me alone. The staying in the mushroom island area does really help to keep the mobs away from you. That way you're not always dealing with them. So if you're having a problem dealing with mobs, especially if you want to play a hard level like this where it's a lot harder to get stuff, you have to spend a lot more time researching. I mean, resourcing, getting materials. Oh, hello, Slimy. Of course, you're going to show up when I don't have my sword on me. Okay, Tinker's tools I have. Let me get them all out. So I have 5 different ones right now. We'll go through them real quick. I have the iron hammer, which is very simple. The tool rod is made out of the blue slime. I got paper for one of the ends, iron for the other, and the head is made of iron. Then I put, moss diamond, some lapis on it, and maxed out the redstone to speed it up. My pickaxe is pretty much the same thing, except obviously it doesn't have, the reinforcements. But as you can see, the lapis is up on it. So, shovel, just simple iron and slime. Same thing on the axe again, iron slime. They both have redstone and moss on them to repair them and to make them fast. And then the sword still has 2 open modifiers. I put diamond on it to make it stronger. I made moss on it to heal itself, and lapis, that way I can hopefully gather more stuff. One thing about the lapis that I've learned, and this is just for anyone that really doesn't know, is if you put lapis on stuff and as you use it, it will openly expand itself over time. It's going to expand my staircase going down this trip. This is y'all's first look seeing my mining tunnel. I just literally made a single staircase going down with the stone pickaxes until I could make the iron pickaxe out of Tinker's construct. And now you see me just using the hammer, just kind of expanding it a little bit. If you've never used a hammer, it does a 3x3 grid, so whichever block you hit all the way around. It's going to be included in the hit. But it only works on materials that, are part of that group. Part of this, just not too much further ahead, is where I had actually built the staircase get down. I opened up over a small little cavern. Looks like we're almost to that point. See, as I said, we're just about to that point. Almost to the bottom here. And that's it. Next level down is actually Bedrock. So there's no reason to unreveal Bedrock, because you can see it if you need to pull it up. Huh. I never thought about that when I cut that tunnel. It's going to be right on the staircase. Ah, because I had to use this as my center count. I know what happened. Oh well. Just a quick way to mine everything. To put a light there. Annoying little slime. Go away. Ah, game actually gave me some slime balls. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just way I did my lighting, you know, every 10 blocks. Skip to this one. So let's look at this. 195 on the lapis. Ah, backfill a little bit there. Still 195. Didn't go up. Didn't mine enough yet on it to make it go up. It is a slow process, but like I said, the lapis count will slowly increase. Oh, well, I'll just keep mining a little bit until it does it. Not that way. Still gonna be slow. Oh well, that's fine. It is fine. We will survive it. Not really expecting to find a lot the way I vein mine this, but there could be some more hidden treasures. As you can see, the hammer's making quick work of a lot of this, and it will go through basics stuff. And our inventory is full, just like that. Ooh, diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamond. We'll stop, we'll make room for diamond. Oh, see, there it is. Lapis finally went up to 196. Like I said, it does go up just very slowly. Collect up all that. I'll come back down here and clean this up a little bit later. So that's what we got going so far. Oh, I just saw this iron. I'm carrying iron. We can take iron with us. I'll probably clean this up a little bit. Make a better staircase instead of me having to jump every last single jump here. Get over here where it's a little bit smoother. I gotta take out the top rung. If I can put in a staircase, then I gotta, build all those steps, which I got a lot of stone. Not too hard to do that. I can do that later off screen. Just get back up here at the top. So, I know this is more of a catch-up video, guys. Just trying to let you know where we currently are at. Yeah, I've been throwing that over there. Slime, paradite, that stuff. Eventually, I am going to move out of the mushroom land. Probably going to head over to the plains. I've been kind of trying to scout around for something like that. And we'll just dump all this right now. Add 2 more stacks of it. So, yep, it's dark again. But I think out that way, on the other side of my spawner, that's the village where I found, the rail thing. I actually found it first, but I couldn't pick up the engine because I had to have a redstone mining level pickaxe and only had a stone when I first initially found it. Oh, fix to make another one. You're actually had enough to let it start pulsating back and forth. I just got to making some spare chips. So my next main project I'm starting to work on is a more continuous resource. Because this guy only produces like 14 RF tick. This guy only produces 5 RF tick. But I'm kind of working on making my very first water wheel. I got the pieces somewhere. Yeah, there's my first actual water wheel. I'm currently in the process of building that. That's why I'm also starting to decide where I may want to move to. Make my new home. That way when I start to set it up, I'm going to use my new iron hammer here to mine this out, clean it out, get all the goodies I think I can get from this region before I move out. So that's where we're at, guys. Like I said, I know this has been more of an update video, but like I said, playing expert mode, things are very slow in progression on this pack because of the difficulties. And I'll even just show you some of the basic stuff that I'm having to deal with for the water wheel here. Just for me to make this one single water wheel that I have right here, take lots of different resources. First of all, the water wheel itself takes water wheel segments and a shaft of iron. Let's do the water wheel segments first. That's just simple treated wood, which the sticks come from the planks, no big deal. But to get the plank, you had to have creosote oil and a wood. Well, as we already found out, to get 8 planks, I had to have 4 chunks of wood. So I had to go cut a bunch of trees. Then I had to have the coke oven here to convert it to treated sticks to get, just the basic of that. But the iron shaft, if you look at this, the only recipe, there's no options, one and only way to get the iron shaft is from the metal former, which you have to take an iron block to put it in extruding mode to make the iron shaft, which is what I have here. Got the metal former, extruding mode, iron block, that's how I got the shafts. But to get the metal form, you had to have all this. You had to have coils, you had to have a toolbox, you had to have basic machine casings, you had to have the electronic circuit, which, you know, that was required copper and rubber, which the copper comes from just simply a copper plate that's been cut, and that comes from, the copper plate comes from, you know, copper, two coppers, irons that's been smashed by a forge hammer. So, forge hammer symbol, the treated sticks were iron. Basic stuff like that. The basic machine casing, that's where, you know, I needed this iron chip, which comes from the assembly table, which to build the assembly table, also required the laser. Assembly table, simple bunch of obsidian, diamond gear, which required a gold gear, which you have to make in the tinker's smelter, or the metal press here, but pretty much just melt gold into casing. That was pretty simple to get that, and a bunch of extra diamonds. Obsidian, just had to go mine up all the rest of that stuff. So the assembly table, that's what took to build it. Now to get the laser, you have these diamondite electronic tubes, which comes from a thermal fabricator, which 5 diamonds, that thermal fabricator with some sand. So the thermionic fabricator, required a bunch of gold, some bronze gears, which you had to know how to mix the bronze. Oops, tinkers. Oops, I did it wrong. Gotta catch the tinkers on its jump. Industrial tinkers. Simple. Had to find the correct recipe of it, which happens to be 3 copper to 1 tin to get bronze. You know, they make the gears and the bronze out of that. Get the thermionic fabricator. To make the diamond tubes, to make the lasers. And when I went ahead and went on to the next step to make my forge here, I'll show you the forge real quick. Forgy. Tool forge. Required dense refined iron plate, which simply comes from refined iron plate in a compressor. The only way to get it. Of course, I clicked the wrong one. Which you could have rolled steel or refined iron to get it, which they only get refined irons here in the blast furnace. So that's where I had to kill the mobs. You know, just a lot of little details to get here, and the recipes are a lot harder. You know, normally a tool forge like this, to build the tool forge, these were just basic like iron blocks, not compressed steel. Because to make this compressed steel, game lag. To get the compressed steel plates, it took 9 iron being converted into steel, which then had to be smashed into plates, which then 9 of those are compressed together to make a dense refined iron plate here. See, 9, which that just simply comes from 1 piece of steel, but you know, that was 36 pieces of iron that had to be turned to steel, which then had to be smashed into plates, which then had to be compressed into 1 big plate just to make that. And it took all this equipment just to get there. So my hammer's been a long work in progress. And that's literally what I just got done making just for, I'll log back in to record this episode. No, it's daylight again. Let's go outside. So that's where we're at, guys. Like I said, lots and lots of work. I'm going to do some more scouting, trying to figure out exactly where I want to move to. Finish strip mining out this zone here of the resources I think is worth it. Then start trying to relocate stuff. I need to get, you know, wood on some type of automation system that way I don't have to keep cutting trees. I'm going to need probably copper wires, so I'm going to need a lot more rubber than what I've got, so I need to get my little, I'm up to 4 trees now. That's right, I finally got the saplings to make 4 rubber trees. You can kind of see them right there. I got them stripped out. I can use my tree sap or tree tap, let me say it right, to get the rubber. So that's where we're at. So hope you're enjoying the video, guys. Please leave a comment, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I know it's been a while since I've tried to get a series going and stick with it. I do want to change that for the 2018 season. So please help me. My channel's been growing really, really slow, and I need all the support I can get. Share it with your friends. Tell your friends about it. Leave comments. Let me know what you think. Suggestions. Tell me where I might be able to save time. Going a different route. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.